Hi, BrenTech here, where tech is made simple. So for a long time now, Windows has featured transparency effects. But although this is the case, Windows has never natively supported adjusting how strong those effects are, where you have the option to turn transparency on or off, but there's no so-called fine-tuning options for those effects to be found in the operating system. So as an example, in Windows 11, if I head into my settings, personalization, colors, here you've got transparency effects. Windows and surfaces appear translucent. So with that on, as an example, if I hit to start, you can see it's got that transparent effect. I can see a bit of the part of the Windows wallpaper beneath that. And now you can also see that on the taskbar. Now if I turn that off, it's either on or off. There's no slider, so to speak, to adjust the intensity. We can see taskbar is solid color, and so is the start menu with that toggled off. So that's what I'm referring to in case you were unaware. Now, if you were hoping that Microsoft was going to give us more transparency controls, Microsoft, it seems, is not planning to expand Windows 11's transparency controls in the near future, despite continued requests for stronger glass-like visual effects and a so-called slider to get the job done. So in regards to this, Microsoft has said over on X that it has no immediate changes planned for the existing transparency settings. And if you want heavier gloss or blur effects, you need to rely on third-party customization tools such as Windhawk. So if we head over to a post over on X, here a user is showing March Rogers, who is Microsoft's design executive over at Microsoft, what he can do in regards to transparency with Windhawk. And March says in the first reply, "Thanks for the ping, Emra. Whenever we consider large-scale visual changes to Windows like the transparency option you suggested, we think hard about who will benefit from the investment, usability, and accessibility considerations, and can we deliver a high-quality experience. We also look at our community of developers, like the amazing Windhawk project, who may already be providing what users need. We only make changes when we're confident we can meet all of the requirements of a great experience for all Windows users. We won't be making immediate changes to the transparency options already in Windows, but we love getting your feedback. It's helpful as we look to the future, and I'm glad Windhawk is working well for you." So that's according to March Rogers, Microsoft's design executive. So as we can see from that response, that stronger native effects are not currently a priority for Microsoft. So if you are looking for more aggressive transparency, you will have to use tools like Windhawk, which, as you may well know, offers Windows customization mods capable of changing the appearance of several interface elements. So interesting stuff. Microsoft is not going to be expanding Windows 11 transparency controls in the near future. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.